Hello colleagues, in this video I am going to be showing you how to create a normal homeroom class on the system. You won't necessarily refer to it as a homeroom class, but this is the class that you'd create that is not a mixed class, just a regular class that you would use. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my Markbook tool. Alright, so when this loads up, this is going to actually be the window that we would create the class and manipulate that information from. So what we're going to do, we're going to select Insert. The dialog box comes up that says Insert Mark Sheet. What we're going to do, we're going to ensure that the current academic year is the one that's being displayed as a 2020-2021 academic year, because that is the current year that we're in right now. That's what we want to create the mark sheet for. The current term that we're also in has to be the correct one being displayed. So for example, we're in the Christmas term right now. So the Christmas term is being displayed right there. Next, we're going to move on to the subject that we are teaching for this particular class. So for example, the subject I am teaching now is, let's say, agricultural science. So I'm going to select agricultural science. So I want to create, as I said earlier, a homeroom. So what this is basically, if for example, I teach 7th Faith, I teach all the students of 7th Faith. So I don't want to just put some and don't put some. I want to include everybody that is in that particular class. So I'm going to select homeroom. And then now what I'm going to do under class ID is to select that particular class that I teach agricultural science to. So I'm going to select that arrow. So let's say, for instance, I am actually teaching 7th Faith. So I'm going to select 7th Faith. Next, I'm going to select Insert. So what the system now does is to actually create a folder or a class, a markbook, if you will, for the agricultural science that I teach. And because 7th Faith is the particular class that I am teaching agricultural science, what the system will do, it will actually search for all the students that are actually listed in 7th Faith and then just input them in this particular mark sheet for me. So I am now able to manipulate the students in the class, add grades for them, and so on under this particular class. So what I can do, just to ensure that you guys get the full understanding, I'm going to create another one. So yet again, I'm going to go ahead and select Insert. The academic year being displayed is 2020-2021 again. The term that I am in is the Christmas term. Well, this time, let's say I teach another subject, right? I teach biology, and I want to create another homeroom class. So let's say this time I teach 8 happiness. So I'm going to select 8 happiness, and I'm going to select Insert. So what the system will do again is going to create another mark sheet for me. But this time, because biology is a subject, it creates the heading now for biology. And because I am teaching 8 happiness, it selects all the students that are in the 8 happiness classroom and then inserts them into the smart book for me. But in the event where I teach another graded class biology or another grade 7 class biology, All I have to do now is just click on insert again. The current academic year is there, the current term is there. For example, I'm teaching another class, the same biology, so I'm not going to change the subject from biology this time. All I'm going to do is to select the class that I teach. So for example, I'm teaching 8th Faith this time. So I select 8th Faith and I select insert. So if you notice, because I am not teaching a different subject, it is just biology that I'm teaching to this particular class again, which is now 8th Faith. So no new folder is added up here. So biology remains, nothing new is added up there. But if you notice the difference down here this time, you see 8th Faith being displayed right here. So if I go back to agriculture, you see 7th Faith alone being displayed right here. If I select biology, you see 8th Faith and 8th Happiness being displayed right here, because these are the two classes that I'm teaching biology to.